Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you some clarity on your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, that special person you're watching this reading for. What are their thoughts and feelings about you today, right now? So if you're new to this channel, I'm so happy that you are here. I am Dr. V. Make sure that you do join this incredible Live Tarot family by hitting that subscribe button. It means so much to me. It is a beautiful energetic exchange between us. And I do very much believe that as we exchange those energies, I am able to give you the deepest and best general reading, because please do realize these are general, right? Not everything may resonate, but I feel like the closer energetically and vibrationally we are to one another, the better I can connect with your energy, your soul, and your experience. So I have three beautiful options for you today. But before I get into that, I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who is part of the Live Tarot family already. That means, all of you who are subscribers, longtime viewers, as well as my private clients. You all know who you are. I am so deeply blessed to have you all in my life. So also I have a small announcement for all of you who have been waiting for the Twin Flame Blessed necklace. It is back. Here it is. So for those of you who don't know about the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, what I do is I offer this necklace in my Etsy shop along with all of the oracle decks here that I have also created for you. These, as well as the Twin Flame Union activation deck, which we will be using today, as well as the Divine Timing Oracle, which I don't have right now, but if you want to check all that out, you can go to my Etsy shop. But this one is really special because what I am doing is that I am putting each of your, when you order this, it will be personalized to you, as in what I will do is place it in my altar. This is the altar that I have used for the past 15 years. It is where I meditate, pray for all of you. It is infused with so much high vibrational spiritual energy because, my only intention, my only mission is for you to unite or reunite with your twin flame, soulmate, or special person in your life. That is all I want. And that is where that altar has that intention, that energy, right? And so what I do is I place your necklace at my altar. I do meditation, prayer, infuse it with blessings. And then I also I send you the necklace with a handwritten card with that blessing, as well as I pick a specific Twin Flame Union activation message for you from Spirit, from this deck. And so it is a powerful affirmation that will be chosen just for you, so you can place that in your vibration and put all of your spiritual practice around whatever comes out for you from this deck. So if that resonates with you and you would like a blessed twin flame necklace, make sure you check out my Etsy shop. The link is in the box below. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices. For our beautiful group number one, we have Blessed. If you'd like to take a moment to take a deep breath, see which you feel most intuitively guided to, you can pick 1, 2, 3, or you can pick them all and choose the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. For our beautiful group 2, we have Building Blocks. And for group 3, we have Breathe. Go ahead and make your selection, and we'll start with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group number 1 that chose Blessed or Blessed, however which way you like it, this is your reading. So we're going to be going in deep on your special person's thoughts and feelings about you today, right now. So I've chosen some oracle cards, but I'm going to start with getting their specific energy. So Spirit, for our beautiful group number 1, let's take a look at what is your person's current energy. Where are they in their life's journey? And then we're going to get some tarot first. Aha, new moon in Aries. Go for it. I love that. Beautiful. Let's get some tarot. So for our beautiful group 1. How does your person think about you? What are their thoughts and feelings about you today, right now? We have the Emperor. Okay, you know, I am loving the fact that the Emperor came out with this go for it. Okay, this is beautiful complementary energy because the Emperor is that energy. It's the energy of taking leadership, of taking action, of going for it. Wow, justice. Okay, so now we are getting some major arcana energies. I love it. So this tells us that there's something big going on in your person's energy. Okay, a lot of awakening, spiritual awakening. Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles. What could be more powerful and beautiful than this? Wow, guys, group number 1, you are sizzling. I love it. I love this Aries fire energy. It is coming through so strong. And look at, you can see it in the colors on this card, okay? There is an energy. Your person right now, their thoughts about you are very sizzling, as in they are fiery, they are intimate, they are passionate, okay? There's a lot of sexual energy coming through here. I love that. You know what? Never say no to that. that is a good thing. There's a lot of passion. There's this, you know, go for it. It is time. I feel that, you know, for those of you who feel that there might have been some sort of a stuck energy going on here in this connection, maybe you have been feeling that there's something that has been slowing the connection down. But I feel like whatever that phase is definitely coming to an end. Like you've kind of gone through this, like, okay, we're building slowly, building slowly, building slowly. And now it's almost like, you know how like when you get this idea of like this, a train that is kind of building up momentum, that maybe going slowly, slowly, it's kind of building up its strength. It's kind of building up its acceleration. And then it goes shoo, like really, really fast. I feel like that's the energy that's coming through here, is that you may have been going through some sort of a, you know, slower moving energy. And now it's like your person is just like ready to hit that accelerator. Okay. They're stepping into major spiritual awakening. They're stepping into a phase, a time in their journey, in their experience where they are ready to take charge. Okay. Emperor's energy. They want to go for it. They want to go for it with you. And look at this with this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like part of what has been going on up till now is I feel that your person has been trying to kind of get their life together. I feel like that's the reason why things have been slower, like that this is why the relationship has not moved forward as fast as you may have wanted to, or as fast as they may have wanted to. But I do feel that it's because they really needed to get their ducks in a row. Like there's certain things in their life that are out of balance that they really do need to bring back into balance. And this is why we're getting this Justice card. Okay, so Libra energy, Aries energy coming through here, Earth energy coming through here, right? So your person may be, there's many signs at play here. Your person could be an Earth sign. They could be an Aries. They could be a fire sign. You may be an air sign. because I feel that there was something here where they felt that there were certain things in their life that were not in place, that were out of balance, that were almost out of control, that really needed to be addressed, that needed to be fixed, because what they truly want with you is this 10 of Pentacles. But the thing about the 10 of Pentacles is that I feel very strongly that in order to achieve this state, you really do have to have your ducks in a row. Like, you may want the 10 of Pentacles, which really does mean like wanting or having it all, having, an amazing career, having an amazing family, having, a beautiful home or a place to live that the two of you love, in an area that the two of you love. It's really about legacy, right? It's like we're building a family, we're going to have dogs, we're going to have cats, we're going to have chickens or whatever animals you like, right? We're going to build this, this world, this life together on solid ground. And I feel like in order to even achieve the dream that the 10 of Pentacles offers to you, you really do need to know what you're doing. Like this is not for the faint of heart. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is not for people who are still finding themselves. Like, it's more for people who are in this Emperor's energy. I mean, it's more for people who know what they want and are willing to go after it. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is for those souls who are ready to step into something big, who are ready to take leadership, and who are ready to make some very important decisions in their life in order to move forward. So this is what your person is thinking about you today. They also feel that they haven't been fair to you in this relationship so far. This is a regret that they have. Okay. They feel like because they've had certain things in their life that were out of balance, certain things that needed to be addressed, that, they just didn't have their act together, that because of that, you may have suffered, and they regret that. They regret that they, dilly-dallied, that they, maybe weren't honest with you. I feel like with this Justice card, I do feel for some of you, I feel like your person wasn't fully honest with maybe some of the challenges or things that they were dealing with. I think because they were embarrassed. I think they were ashamed of certain things that were not working out in their life at this time. So this is why I feel like they may have been a bit secretive or a bit kind of closed off. And that might be one of the reasons why you may have stepped back, or you may have maybe lost a little bit of faith or trust in them, because they may have been a bit bossy. This Emperor's energy can definitely, when it's kind of in a struggle phase, it can definitely be a bit more on the bossy side. It could be a bit more my way or the highway, or, I'm right, you're wrong. But I feel like your person, if they were doing that, I feel like they were kind of doing that in order to hide their lack of confidence. Sometimes people overcompensate when they feel like a lack of confidence, when they feel very vulnerable, when they feel like they're not good enough, and they might be going through these, subconscious energies of like, I don't have my stuff together. What do I have to offer? Like, I have all kinds of things going wrong in my life, right? But because they feel touchy about that, sometimes they overcompensate. They try to show that they're even more tough by going into some of the more, heavier energies associated with the Emperor. So this is why I feel like your person's thoughts about you today is that they regret some of those choices that they made, where they may have, kind of acted very uppity, or they may have acted very self-righteous, but they really were kind of covering up their own vulnerabilities in doing so. And so this is the thing. I feel like they're finally thinking that it's time to not hold on so tight, not to you. They want to hold tight to you, but not hold on so tight to the things that are going wrong. I think they're willing to now embrace the wandering path and to enjoy the journey, and maybe ask you if you would be willing to do the same. Because I do feel, again, this Emperor's energy sometimes can be a bit of a heavier energy. It can be much more rigid when somebody is overcompensating. It can be a rigid energy when somebody has something to prove, when they have a chip on their shoulder, right? So I feel that for some of you, your person definitely had that kind of something to prove energy. And part of that also comes from internal resistance, right? Like when you are resisting whatever your problems are or whatever your challenges are, and you are becoming very rigid about, no, like, there's only this one way to handle this, or there's only this one way to address it, and you're not opening yourself up to sometimes the path in front of you can be wandering, right? The path to the solution may not be like a straight line from point A to point B. And I feel like your person, because they do tend to be a little bit rigid in that Emperor's energy, they may have a hard time accepting that sometimes the path to love, the path to fulfillment, the path to the Ten of Pentacles is wandering. It may not be a direct one place to another. It may lead them down, you know, different directions. And this is why I feel like your love really is the map. See this beautiful map here? It's like a treasure map. I feel like they really think of your relationship, your love, the connection that they share with you as almost like this map that is going to lead them to where they wish to go. This is the map that, even though it may be wandering because of the obstacles, your love, your support, your presence in their life is the map that is leading them to this Ten of Pentacles, along with all of the passion and attraction that they truly do feel for you. Because see, that's why I'm saying this go for it energy is very much ruled by this passion and attraction, right? I said it from the beginning, there's a lot of sexual attraction in a very good way. There's a lot of, you know, sensuality. There's just a tremendous amount of emotional, physical, intellectual, you know, all of it attraction that they feel for you. And that is why they see themselves building that Ten of Pentacles with you. That is why we're getting this very fiery, Aries, beautiful, passionate, let's go for it energy. Okay. So let's take a look at some specific messages from their heart to yours. What would they say? And we'll get next actions. What actions do they wish to take based on their thoughts and feelings that we're seeing for you right now? Ah, this is so beautiful. See? Beautiful. So much appreciation. I feel like very much with that Ten of Pentacles energy. Interesting. Very interesting. Again, Emperor's energy also coming through in that one. So do take these as they resonate because they are specific. And then let's take a look at next actions. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So we come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out? Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I feel like there was definitely that overcompensation going on, right? There was definitely that, you know, with this Emperor's energy, a little bit of that, you know, this is, you know, a little bit of that rigidity, a little bit of that, you know, not being fair to you, needing to kind of cover up some of these insecurities, right? And for some of you, you may literally also come from very different worlds. Like you might just come from very different cultural, family background, even geographical. I feel for some of you, there's a long distance issue. So I feel like there's definitely something going on here where there might be a clash of perspectives. And that is why we got that Justice card. Your person is really kind of understanding that if you don't have the same viewpoint as them, and your viewpoints clash, doesn't mean that they should be unfair to you. They have to have justice in the situation. They have to have an open mind to hearing what you have to say, at least, you know, hearing your point of view. I'm in a superficial relationship with someone else because I'm not ready for real love with you. Okay, so this is a very specific message, may not apply to everybody, but for some of you, there might be a third party situation that has gone on here that may be obstructing this connection. But if that is the case, that is the thing. They're not ready. They're in something that may be kind of more like physical, more superficial, more, you know, quote, easy, you know, like they're not ready for what it's going to take to have this Ten of Pentacles. Like, you know, like I said, this Ten of Pentacles really requires people to step up. It requires people to do what needs to be done. It requires them to step into the Emperor's energy. So for some of you, this person may be with somebody else right now because they're not ready to be the Emperor that goes after that 10 of Pentacles, right? So that's something that, you know, one should be aware of. You bring out the best in me. I'm a better partner because of you. I want to cherish you forever. Beautiful. See? There is this lovely energy here of that passion, that attraction. And this is why I feel that your person right now, in terms of their next steps, this is so beautiful. They're definitely relaxing. They're definitely loosening their hold. If they've been kind of going off into this Emperor's energy and being a little bit more of a hard ass, well, they're going to loosen their grip. They're releasing some of that resistance. They're unwinding. They're relaxing any kind of fear, anxiety, or doubt. They're definitely letting go of some of those things that they've been holding on tightly to because they're, you know, covering up their own, you know, vulnerabilities. If they have, you know, not behaved in the way they should have, they're definitely going to ask for your forgiveness. And for sure, they are, if there's been a struggle or separation, they've been definitely observing you. Like they are watching, they have not let go of you. They are watching you from afar. They're wanting a reconciliation. So there is definitely movement coming through here of them releasing, the act of releasing, the act of extending a hand, asking for forgiveness because they've come into the energy of, okay, I am making myself ready for this. Okay, beautiful. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I used in this reading, and if you'd like to order the new Twin Flame Blessed necklace, which is back in stock, everything is linked in the box below. Please make sure you do subscribe, like, and share. Please do your part if you like this reading. It means so much to me. It's absolutely free and it just inspires me to continue to do readings for you. So thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I'll see you all in the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose building blocks. Here is your reading. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you today. So pulled some oracle cards for you, but we're going to start by pulling an oracle card about your person's current energy. So for our beautiful group 2, can you please tell us, Spirit, what is your person's current energy? Where are they in their life's journey at the moment? New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Lovely. All right, so let's take a look at our tarot. What is your person thinking and feeling about you today? Four of Swords. The World. Interesting, very interesting. And the Three of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of an energy of delay that has gone on here. I feel that for some of you, there may be a separation that has happened. And if that is not the case, there's definitely been some sort of a delay, some sort of a struggle for this relationship to really move forward. And I feel like that's been kind of like the greatest frustration that I feel. So I do feel that your person right now, they've gone into this Four of Swords energy because they felt that something wasn't working anymore. I'm getting the energy that whatever has been going on between the two of you, I feel that you've worked on it over and over again. There's a lot of repetition energy that is coming through here very strongly. It's almost like, you know how when you know what your problems are and you've tried to work on them, you've tried again and again and again, and yet every time you try, the conclusion is the same, as in like you're just not able to reach an agreement or a resolution every time you try to talk through these problems. And I feel like there's a sense of exhaustion that has come through because of that. There's a sense of, we've looked at this every way possible. We've looked at it from every single angle. I don't know what else to do. This is your person's energy. Like we've looked at this from every possible angle. We still don't agree. You have a different perspective. I have a different perspective. This situation or situations, if it's more than one thing, just cannot get resolved. And because of that, your person has gone into this Four of Swords energy. They're feeling very, very down. Okay, there's a very defeated, down, depressed, I tried, I put my heart and soul into this. Why is it still not working? I want to be with you. I don't want to be with somebody else. You're the one I want. It's like, I feel like there are these thoughts that are going through their mind over and over again. You know, I don't want to start over with anybody else. I don't want to try this with anybody else. I want it to work with you. This is what they're thinking and feeling. It's like they don't want to give up. There's a part of them that feels that things will not be resolved. No matter how hard you've both tried, he or she knows that you have both, he or she knows that you have both kind of given it your 100%, and yet the resolution is not there. I feel that that is why there may be a silence right now. It may seem like some sort of a separation or withdrawal, but the silence between you really does come from your person's sense of emotional exhaustion. You know, like they just feel like they tried, they did everything, and now they are feeling so down because it's like they don't want to let you go. They don't want to give up the relationship. They just can't seem to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They just can't see, okay, what is there to do next? So instead, they've kind of withdrawn into their own space, into their own mind, and they're kind of, you know, cocooning themselves, very much like trying to kind of, I'm almost getting the energy of going into bed and like putting the covers over your face or putting the covers over your head because you just feel so exhausted and withdrawn and defeated. And so I feel like because of that, there's almost been this sense of fear that your person has about, okay, is this where this is going? Like, is this going to be a breakup? Is this going to be a permanent separation? Am I going to be back in the world alone? Am I going to feel like, you know, this sense of like being alone in the world? I really feel very strongly that your person doesn't want to do that. I feel like you are their person. They feel, this is my person. Why should I be alone in the world without them? I feel like this is the question they're asking themselves. I don't think they want to face the world without you. I think this is very tough for them. This world's energy right now is coming through very, very heavy. Like I feel like they're you know, in this withdrawn state. They're having nightmares about what life would be like without you. Like, you know, what would every day feel like without you? And I think it's more than they can bear. Like they don't know how, almost like they don't know how to function without you. They don't know how to wake up every morning and not have you there, either physically or emotionally or energetically, or not be able to just like be able to reach out to you, not be able to send you a message, not be able to call you. Like I feel like they're starting to ponder like, oh my God, what will my world be like without my person, without you? And I feel like that is really, really hurting them. It is really putting a lot of mental and emotional strain on them. There's a deep sense of sadness that is also coming through. But at the same time, it's like they haven't given up. You know, with this Three of Wands, it's like they're waiting. They feel like they would rather wait than give up. That almost like, you know, waiting is painful as well, but it's better than giving up completely. So they're kind of in this, let's wait and watch and wait, because I can't fully let this go. They don't want to let this go. So it's more of like, okay, the waiting game to them feels better than the I have let go, it is over, you know, we're done. That's the road they don't want to go on. So it's almost like this feeling of, okay, suspension. something may turn around, something may change. It's like a very wishful thinking, you know, it's better than feeling like something has ended. And they are also, the fact that this is what I like about it though, is that what it's doing is that it is opening them up to change, that maybe there are some major changes that need to happen here, you know? Yeah, look at this energy, see? Oh, look at that. Okay. So here's the thing. There's definitely something here that needs to be resolved, okay? I feel like for you, beautiful one watching this, I feel that whatever these issues are that have come up, Spirit is definitely telling you that your instincts, your intuition is correct. If you have felt a little bit stalled because of whatever these issues are that are unresolved, that you keep trying to resolve, but you never quite get there, I feel like Spirit is telling you that you are on the money, like your intuition is right. Do not ignore it, okay? There are red flags here. They are cautioning you. And so if you have not, you know, like given in to whatever this person may want or whatever they may ask you to do, if you're still kind of thinking about it, if you're still like unresolved about it, I feel like Spirit is saying that you are correct, okay? If you have decided that, hey, you know what, I would rather step back and think about this rather than just to say yes and give in to whatever this discussion or unresolved conflict is, Spirit is saying you did the right thing. You did the right thing by having patience, by not just like giving in. Because sometimes when we love somebody so much, you know, and we want them in our life, we don't want them to leave our world. Sometimes we have a way of like making justifications to give in to their demands or give in to their point of view or give in to what it is that they need from us, even if that need is something that we don't feel comfortable meeting, right? We may not feel comfortable meeting certain needs of the person that we love. It may just not be right for us, but we tend to sacrifice because we don't want to lose the love. We don't want to lose the relationship. And so I feel like, look at this patience. It's like the patience that you're giving this as in like not really stepping in and saying, okay, you know, this can be resolved if one of us gives in. I'll be the one to give in. I feel like Spirit is saying, no, you are patiently also kind of in this Three of Wands, watching and waiting. And that's a good place to be. Like, you don't want to be the one right now to just jump in and say, okay, I'll be the one to change. I'll be the one to give in. Because there's something there that may not be right for you if you do that, right? So this patience will be good for you. And it's good because, see, there's a fogged in energy, right? Go slow, take time. So I feel like Spirit is saying all of these cards, look at all these energies. They are here to say that if you have slowed down, if you have, you know, said it's okay, you know what, I'll go into this Four of Swords as well. Let me think about what it is that I want here before I give in, before I give away my power, before I do things that don't make me comfortable. Let me think about this. Let me go slow, take time. I feel like Spirit is very much supporting this. Okay, because there is this fogged in energy. There is an energy of some sort of conflict that is not resolved, right? And that it is the right thing that you are doing by not rushing to solve it, by being the person that, you know, that gives in, because having patience here is going to pay off. So let's take a look at their specific messages to you and their next actions for you in this connection. Interesting. We're getting that same energy again of the Four of Swords. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, so definitely something needs to come back into balance here. And I do feel that that is what your person is working on. See, I'm mad at myself for behaving this way. I can't control my fear of getting my heart broken again. So there's definitely been something here, okay? They may be, you know, going through some sort of, like, they may have been acting out. I feel for some of you, your person may have been acting out in this connection, out of their own fear, out of their own sense of, you know, like unmet needs, not that you are not meeting them, but unmet needs from their own experience and their childhood, right? Wounds that are making them act out and get triggered now, because we are getting definitely an energy of being a bit out of balance. And that's interesting because we also got that in group 1. So there may be something going through the collective right now where people are feeling a little bit out of balance and are really needing that time, that 4 of Swords time, that time in solitude to bring themselves back into balance, because we, no matter how much we love them, we can't do that for them, and vice versa, right? No matter how much your person loves you, they cannot bring you back into balance if you're feeling the same. And you may be mirroring each other, especially if you guys are twin flames, right? So I feel like there, you know, if there has been some sort of a space taken here, it may actually very much work in both of your favor, because you both may need this energy, this solitude, balance, and 4 of Swords in order to come back into an equilibrium within yourself, so that then you can work together. And that is why patience right now is needed and very much necessary. Okay, I can never find the right words to say to you. I push you away instead of bringing you closer to me. Yeah. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why. There's definitely been words spoken here, constant words spoken here that have maybe pushed rather than brought in. I've made my bed and now I have to lie in it until I can admit my mistakes to myself and to you. So again, I feel like, look at this. We're getting this energy again. Oh my God, look at this. Didn't I just say in the beginning of the reading that it's almost like getting into bed and putting the covers over your head? Oh my gosh, there we have it. There's the bed. And we're getting the bed a second time here. Wow. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Because I was getting that image literally in my mind of somebody being in a bed and putting the covers over their head. So yeah, there's definitely an energy here of, okay, we need to go deep within ourselves. Okay. We need to maybe, you know, this, if there's a break right now, it's going to be useful. It's going to give us patience. We're going to slow down. We're going to, you know, really look within, find our own balance and come out of this energy. Because these messages definitely have an energy of behavior that is not working for the relationship, behavior that needs to be changed, that, you know, but again, we can't do that for other people. We can only bring balance to ourselves. And so I feel like right now your person, there's some big goals here for the two of you. You have big goals for this relationship. There are big things that need to be resolved. And I feel like right now there may be a bit of this time period of, you know, we need to step back. We need to reevaluate. We need to find our own balance and then come back together and be open to change, which means be open more to each other's point of view than maybe you were before. Okay, so work in progress energy, but really good, because this is going to work to your favor. Whatever this phase you're going through right now is going to work towards your favor. All right, so let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, or if you'd like to order the new Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is back in stock, all of the links are in the box below. And if you like this reading, please do make sure you subscribe and like. It means so much to me. Please do your part. It just helps the channel and I would really appreciate it. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Breathe, here is your reading. Let's take a look at your person's thoughts about you today. So I picked out some oracle cards here, but we're going to start with getting your person's current energy. Okay, so for our beautiful group 3, what is your person's current energy right now? Where are they in their life's journey? first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Wow, I love that. Beautiful. So a lot of energy coming through about communication here. So let's go deeper. Let's get some tarot. So Spirit, for our beautiful group 3, what is your person, your special person, thinking and feeling about you today? Knight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, interesting. King of Swords. Wow. All right. So we have some really interesting energy coming through here. I feel like one of the things that your person has definitely struggled with in this relationship, and as well as I feel in their kind of in their personality, you know, I feel like, you know, we all have different ways in which we communicate, right? And we also have our own struggles with communication. You know, this is one of the conversations that I have continuously with my best friend, and we're always talking about how it is really important for us as human beings to be ready, to be okay with having uncomfortable conversations, right? Because I feel like a lot of the greatest problems in relationships happen because people are too afraid to have a conversation that makes them feel very uncomfortable, right? Like to really talk about some brutal truths, you know, to get real, to get vulnerable, and to even sometimes speak your truth in a way that you think, you know, may not go over well with the other person. Now, I feel like it applies to every relationship in our lives, and especially to our romantic relationships. I feel, you know, it just kind of breaks my heart. I feel like so many relationships end because of the inability of one or two people, you know, to just not be able to talk openly about things that are out of their comfort zone. And I feel like your person may struggle with the same. I feel like one of their great spiritual lessons, and one that I feel you also should be greatly aware of, is that they need to learn how to speak more clearly about what they're thinking and feeling. Because I feel like your person tends to very much look at life through the lens of logic, practicality, their own mind, right? Like they tend to be able to really do well with what's going on in their world when they approach it from their mind, from their logical brain, right? And I feel like they've done quite well in doing that. I feel like they are very focused on how to improve their life in the material and worldly sense. And they may have done quite well. Like they may be doing, you know, really well in their career. They may be doing well in their business. You know, and I feel like this is something they've built up over time with this Knight of Pentacles energy. It's not something that has come like immediate to them, but this is something that they've been working on for quite some time. And I feel like because of the level of success that they've had, they feel good about themselves when it comes to this aspect of their life, but they may not be that great when it comes to their heart, explaining things from the heart, touching upon their deeper emotions. And I feel like their thoughts about you right now is their sense of sadness over the fact that maybe they just haven't been able to communicate their truth to you in a way that makes sense from the perspective of love and emotion. I feel like this person may have, you know, built up some walls around themselves And I'm getting the expression walls of logic, as in like they kind of like, you know, when you talk to them, when you try to connect with them at a deeper level in an intimate romantic relationship, they tend to default to, you know, only speaking through their mind. Not being able to literally speak their romantic world into being through their heart. So I feel like their greatest lesson here that they are learning at this time is how to speak their world from their heart, how to really engage with you in a more loving way. I feel like this person has a lot of affection and love within them, but they have a hard time expressing their affection and love to you. But I feel like this is how they are in all aspects of their life. They probably also have a hard time showing their love and affection to family as well. They may just be a little, like, you know, somebody who feels a lot but has a hard time expressing that through words or through even physical affection. I feel like if your love language is physical touch, I also feel like this person may have a hard time with that. Like their love language may not be physical touch. So you may sense us, like you may feel like, oh, they're being cold. Like maybe if you try to touch them or you want more touch from them, like more hugs, more kisses, more cuddles, like that kind of, like they may feel it inside, but they may have a hard time opening up to that because that may not be their primary love language. And so I feel like right now there may have been some sort of a separation or stepping back. This is for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but your person is definitely in this hangman mode. And I feel like what this hangman really represents to them is, you know, taking the next step in understanding themselves and this relationship better. I feel like they're seeking some sort of answers. They're seeking some sort of an enlightenment about, you know, where is it that they are going wrong? Why have they not been able to show more of their love and affection towards you? I feel like that is really important to them and they struggle with that. And they know that you want more love, more understanding. They know that you want a more clear pathway to their heart because, again, I feel like while you know that they love you, I feel like you want more external actions that show that. I feel like you are seeking and wanting and deserving of more physical contact, emotional openness. Like you just feel like some of those needs are not being met and your person is very aware of that. Okay, that's why they're in this hangman mode. Like they're very aware that there are certain aspects of what they have been doing and saying that are not meeting your emotional needs, and they've kind of come up short in that sense. And they do realize that, but I feel like they struggle with how to show or demonstrate that to you in a way that is satisfying to you, you know? And I feel like that's what they're trying to figure out right now. Like, how can they be more open? How can they, you know, open up more of themselves to you? How can they be more affectionate towards you? There you go. Thank you, Spirit. See, passion and pleasure, savor your life. This is what I mean. I feel like with this King of Swords energy, it's like your person blossoming. See, this is beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my. You know what? I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills because I feel like Spirit is so clear here. Look at this. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, blossoming, passion and pleasure, savor your life. I just feel like your person right now is thinking about how to bring more romance, how to bring more affection. Wow, I'm getting chills here because it's so clear from this King of Swords energy and this Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who is just kind of more used to showing their love in more mundane ways. Like I feel like maybe acts of service is the way they try to show their love to you. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of like love languages energy from this particular reading, which we didn't get from group 1 and group 2. Very interesting. This is more of a unique reading. I feel like there's some sort of a disconnect here, definitely within your love language. I feel like almost like maybe your love language is more like that physical touch, more passion, more pleasure, maybe more like kind of words of affirmation, like wanting to affirm, wanting them to express verbally, speak your love, speak your world. And they're not doing that. Like they're they're more trying to show their love to you by maybe doing things for you, like maybe more like an acts of service, maybe giving gifts, something that is not in alignment with this sense of I want the expression of love here. Like I feel like that's the disconnect, and your person is finally understanding this. They're understanding that you want more passion and more pleasure. You want them to open up into more of this very flowing cups energy, very warm, very fuzzy, very romantic, very like, like let's sit around by the fire and cuddle, like, like we want to savor life. And I feel like maybe your person, with this King of Swords, is just so used to leading life fast, like, work, work, work. This needs to be done. That, again, Knight of Pentacles is like that. Okay, I have a to-do list. I have all these things that need to get done, and my life is just like go, 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 and I don't give myself the opportunity to savor, okay, to have that night of romance and passion, and to just savor and to let this love blossom and bloom in this beautiful emotional way. Give me the opportunity to express, give me more romantic gestures, of love and affection and passion. And I feel like that is what they are thinking. Like they're realizing that that is what this love needs. That is what is going to make this love blossom between the two of you. And they're finally realizing this. So let's take a look at specific messages and their next actions. Wow, see? Oh, this is so beautiful. I love it. See? Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh, amazing, amazing. I love this. Okay. You're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings peace and light to my life. See, I really feel, again, with this King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, I really feel that your person is somebody who is just used to living life fast and really does need to slow down and treasure and just enjoy and savor life with you more. And I feel like that would add a lot of beauty to this relationship. I feel like they really do need to start opening up that heart space energy, you bring a lot of peace to them because they're used to very kind of like the grind. I feel like they're just kind of like grinding away all the time. Please give me a second chance. I still love you and want to start over. I want to share my life with you. Okay, so this is for those of you who might be in some sort of separation because of this, where you may have just felt that, hey, I'm not getting what I need from this person. I love them, but they are just too distracted from me. Because see, I feel like this is going to continue on. So I feel like one of the things that Spirit is telling you here is that, yes, this is a good person. You have a beautiful energy together that's going to get better because your person is becoming into more of an alignment with, opening up the heart part, the emotions part of themselves, the passionate part of themselves, but they are going to continue to be very focused on their material world. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that is a continuing energy. Like they are very driven in their career, in their material world. They are definitely going to stay in that King of Swords energy because that's just who they are. But it will benefit you because they're going to be working hard on your material life and what they have to offer, and what you can build together in that sense, which is really great. But at the same time, they're also now looking to open up that beautiful, beautiful romantic side, that passionate side. You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. See, now we have an offer here, a gesture, engagement, wedding. Rejoice in your union. So I do feel that there is a beautiful, solid offer that is coming from this person to you. They really, I feel like, they feel that they were, before they met you, I feel like they felt that they were unawakened to that side, right? Like it's almost like now that you are in their life, they're becoming open and they're opening up to the idea of more passion, of slowing down, of taking more pleasure in life. I almost feel like before they met you, they didn't really even have a reason to slow down, you know, like they were just kind of doing their thing. They were, you know, they were just on their own doing their thing, and they didn't really have a reason, like, why should I slow down? Why should I savor? Like, you know, but now that you are in their life, and now that you see how much they love you and how much they adore you, now they're like, okay, you know what, maybe it's time for me to start slowing down, start taking a break here. And still, while I'm still working hard, but still opening up to that passion, opening up to pleasure, maybe having more of these moments of, okay, I'm okay having this conversation about, I am ready to open up, right? The uncomfortable conversation here is, okay, I'm not used to being so romantic. I'm not used to being so physically affectionate, but you know what? Because I love you, I want to start opening up that side of myself. So this is such beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like they're very motivated. They're very inspired. There's a lot of, I want to express my true love here. I want to express how I really feel. I want to speak my world with you, this romantic world, into existence with you, and it's going to blossom. Love this. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks, or even order this necklace. And you know, we now have international shipping available. So all of the links to all of this is in the box below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you love this reading, please do your part. It really helps the channel. It means the world to me. And I just love having you part of this family. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.